Here's my audience.
Hi, my name is Madison Schaff. I'd like to thank my audience for being here today. I'm going to be talking to you guys about an organization that's really great and works in dealing with some tough issues. So let's go ahead and get started. How many of you in our audience know someone who has committed or has tried to commit suicide? Raise your hand. Okay. Chances are most of us answered yes to that question. Most people can say that this applies to them and has affected someone we know. Suicide is the second most common cause of death amongst 15 to 24-year-olds. In order to address this issue, conversations must occur so that mental health is valued just as much as physical health. Active Minds is a nonprofit organization that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. They work through college campuses and students in order to facilitate conversations about mental health. Their overall goal aims to reduce the suicide rate in our age group through conversation and awareness. Earlier, I mentioned that suicide is the second leading cause of death for 15 to 24-year-olds. What if I told you guys that 4 out of 5 suicide attempts happened after someone displayed warning signs? It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, knowing that most people who take their own life did something or said something to someone to try and as a silent cry for help. Maybe not directly, but they had warning signs that could have, that someone, if they had known what to be looking for, they could have picked up on that and done something to help that person. By recognizing the signs that a friend or a loved one might be struggling, we could help and intervene and ultimately save a life. By partaking and joining Active Minds in their mission, you may be able to save a life and make a positive difference in your campus community. Joining a group like Active Minds is free and simple, and as college students, who doesn't love something that's free? Active Minds needs people of our age group to help facilitate these important conversations about mental health on our campuses. Although some of us may never be in the situation where we have to intervene or stop a suicide attempt, it is important to know what to do or what to recognize, what signs to look for, because most of us would not want to be caught off guard in this situation and not know what we could do to help someone that we really care about. So everyone just take a second. I want you to imagine your friend coming to you and telling you that they're thinking about killing themselves. Like I said in the beginning, guys, this is a tough topic, so I apologize. But what would you say to that friend? What if your response made the difference between that friend living or dying? Now imagine someone you love coming to you and telling you that they're thinking about killing themselves. But now imagine that you knew what to say and you were able to help them. Makes a pretty big difference. So for most of us, we'd feel pretty good knowing that we were able to help. And most of us would live with a great deal of guilt if we weren't. With everything going on in the world today, with so much hate and so many bad things going on, we don't need another reason to face tragedy. Joining Active Minds or donating to their organization will teach you how to recognize the signs of mental health crisis and how to have difficult conversations about mental health with the people you love. In order to accomplish their goal, this group needs the help of people like us to speak up and to make a difference. Mental health is sometimes a difficult conversation. However, helping someone doesn't have to be. If you would like to learn more about Active Minds and their mission, please feel free to visit their website at activeminds.org. Thank you all for coming.